my journey story. So first of all, I want to apologize for being mad late on this video. Been pretty busy tackling a few projects, working 6 days a week at my new job. So it's been a little hectic, but I'm here to bring you guys some new content. And today I want to talk about why I'm an entrepreneur and why I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. And right now it's not my full-time career set, but I'm definitely working on it off hours when I'm not at work and stuff. And eventually it's going to become my career that I'm going to be doing solely. So I'm not going to be working for nobody. I have a 5 to 7 year plan, and let's go ahead and jump right into the 10 reasons why I knew and wanted to become an entrepreneur. Alright guys, so first reason why I wanted to be an entrepreneur was all throughout school was never really for me. I know I want to tell a lot of people this. They're like, what do you mean school wasn't for you? Like, school's for everybody. I never felt me in school, you know. I always felt like, I was just always dreading it, and you know, I always felt that, you know, it just wasn't for me. I wasn't meant to just take orders and learn about, in my opinion, useless things that I was never gonna learn, you know. Like after, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, after like 7th grade knowledge, like just the basics, reading, writing, basic math, you know, that can get you in life. And especially me at a young age, I already knew that school wasn't the route for me. I did not want to be going to college and all of that stuff. So that's reason 1. So reason 2, I always felt that I could never like really focus in school. I'm a person that if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I can't really focus on it because I don't enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like when I was in school and I was learning about history, and it's just like, this is useless information. I want to be learning about entrepreneur things, and I want to be hearing testimonies of entrepreneurs because this is what I want to do. I want to hear about businesses. I want to hear about people starting from nothing, becoming something, you know, starting from ground zero to getting to the top. And that's what I wanted to do. So learning about all these things and all the things in history, for me, I could just care less, to be honest. And I mean, it might sound bad to some people, but for me, it's like, I don't want to learn this. I don't enjoy this. I don't like it. So it's just like, it's a waste of time for me. Alright guys, so reason 3 is I always felt that, you know, I see people that were working 40 hours in a job they hate and stuff like that, and you spend enough time at work already. You might as well do what you enjoy. You get what I'm saying? So, like for me, like I said, I noticed school wasn't for me, and I want to be tackling different businesses and different projects and stuff like that. So, I came to the conclusion, you know, I should in the future get into entrepreneurship full time. You know, right now I'm doing it part time, and I'm grinding it out off hours to make it eventually full time. So yeah guys, you know, you're at work 40 hours a week, if that. If you're on salary, probably more, you know, and it takes over your life. Believe it or not, it's a lot of hours you're clocking in and out of work. So you might as well do something that you enjoy, you know. And for me, entrepreneurship and tackling different businesses and different projects, and you know, those things for me is appealing, and I want to go that route. So like I said, I'm doing it part-time, you know, because I gotta make ends meet, but more or less off the books, 100% just tackling to eventually make it my full-time thing, where I'm just tackling different projects, doing different businesses, tackling my different passions, making my passion into my income, and so forth. Alright guys, so reason 4, I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I can tell you from the moment I can remember. Let me tell you 2 quick stories. So, first story is, I kind of came to the conclusion that I wanted to be an entrepreneur back in like, I'd say 6th grade. I don't know if you guys remember, there were like these little skateboards, little tech decks that, you know, you can do tricks on it and stuff. You can play with it with your 2 fingers. And I remember when they first came out, you know, I bought a whole bunch, and whatever I was making from allowance, working at home, I was buying them in bulk. You know, I was buying big packs and selling them at the Boys and Girls Club that I used to attend for like $2-3 and stuff like that, you know. And I've always been a man of business. And then later on, when I got into high school, my aunt, she had a BJ's card, and I used to tell her all the time, like, hey, can I use your BJ's card to go buy candies? Buy big boxes of chocolate, Cheetos, whatever, keep it in my book bag, and I'd sell it you know, on class breaks, at the Boys and Girls Club when I get there and stuff like that. So that's how I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I'm like, you know, I want to make money a different route. You know, I've always been a businessman. I've always been a man of business ever since I was young. So that's reason 4, guys. You know, ever since I was young, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and school was not for me. I knew it from a young age, and all from, I'd say, 6th grade through high school, it was tough for me because I felt trapped. I was like, man, I want to hurry up and finish this so I can get out of here and do what I really want to do and start on my career. You know, this is just holding me back. Reason 5. So, I read a lot about entrepreneurs that came from nothing and made it to something, you know, started from ground zero, and now they're up here, boom, you know, and how they did it all with their passion and their vision on what they wanted to do and their dream turning into reality. And reading all those articles and hearing all those testimonials, and aside from my vision that I already had, you know, and knowing that that's what I wanted to do, that really gave me a boost to be an entrepreneur. Especially all these famous people that they tell their testimonies. Hey, you know, I came from ground zero, came from nothing. Families live paycheck to paycheck, and I chased my dream. I kept pushing, chased it, and look where I'm at. I'm here. A lot of people said I couldn't be here, and I made it. You know, so hearing that, reading about that, you know, all their struggles, all their tribulations that they went through, and that they're finally there, man, that I can tell you that brought my faith from here to fucking blew through the rooftops, you know. So yeah, guys, that's reason 5. Reason 6. All right, guys. So reason 6, you know, I don't really like working for other people. You know, I don't mind working for other people right now. You know, especially I need to make ends meet, yada yada. I do my best when I work for somebody. You know, I give my 110%. You know, I envision it like if I was the owner. And, you know, I'm constantly pitching ideas to the owner and the boss. Hey, you know, you should do this, brainstorm ideas, you know, and just give him my 110%. But that is not where I want to be. That is not how I want to live. I don't want to live, you know, building someone else's dream. I want to build my own dream. You get me? So, you know, as much as I admire working for certain people and, you know, working for great companies, it's like, this isn't me. It's not me, you know? Like I said, I give my 110%, do my best, but it's not me. I want to build my own dream. I want to say, this is what I'm going to do, let's get it done, you know? And then in the future, you know, build a huge business. Right now I have a business called Aces of Smoke. We're an online vape store. In the future, once we start growing, you know, get a big team and just tackle. You know, I want to be in charge. I want to be giving the orders. I want to be the one to be accountable for the actions, you know? I want to be the one to make it or break it and stuff like that. 7 is flexibility. I love the flexibility an entrepreneur has to where, you know, I don't mind grinding it out for 7 months straight, clocking countless hours. But then after, once the project is done and we meet the deadline or whatever the case is, you know, now, you know what, let me take a 4-month vacation. You know, let me go spend some time with my family. You know, and just that flexibility of, you know, you put in great hours, you know, you can take a lot of hours off, you know, you control it. You are the boss, you know. So that's definitely something I've always dreamed of, you know, working on a project, tackling it, go a year straight, no vacation, however long it takes to get the job done. But then once it's done, you know, kick back, say, all right, you know what? I had a lot of time that I didn't spend with my family. I'm gonna go ahead and make up that time. Let's go for a year vacation, you know, stuff like that. So that was one of the things that really pushed me to be an entrepreneur, and it keeps pushing me to be an entrepreneur. 8, leave a legacy. All right, guys, I don't have any kids yet. I'm still very young, the big 2-0. But yeah, guys, in the future, I'm doing all this to build a legacy for not only my family, but for my future kids, my future family, you know, grandkids, etc. You know, I want to be the one in my family's history to be, instead of going from paycheck to paycheck, to say, you know what, it was Rafael Miguel Gonzalez that put us to where we are now. You know, I want to bring us from paycheck to paycheck to not even have to worry about that, you know, and just leave a legacy behind, leave a brand behind, you know, where the family can look back and be like, hey, listen, look, we came from nothing, you know, and if Rafael Miguel Gonzalez made it, we can definitely make it, you know, and, you know, my family can look back into that, and hopefully they'll get motivated if for some reason they're not, to chase their dream. Alright, so number 9. Now, you may be able to call me a control freak. I don't think I'm too much of a control freak, but this brings me to number 9, which is obviously I like to have control of things, you know. I like to be responsible for everything that happens, which meaning I want to have the control. If something goes wrong, it's because I did something wrong. You know, not because, oh, you know, I hired Joe and Joe didn't do it, so, you know, that's why everything went down. You know, I am the boss. All right, this business is mine. Whatever choices I make affect it, you know. So it's not because I hired someone, you know, that was lazy or whatever and they drove my business down. I don't want to have that story. I don't want to have none of that, you know. I am responsible, me, you know. So I want to have the control of that, the income that's coming in from the business, the outcome, you know, everything, you know, just have control over it. And you might be able to call me a little control freak, you know, but at least I don't consider myself a control freak. And more or less no one really has said that. I think I only had like one friend say, hey, you know, you're kind of a little control freak. But you know, that's one out of a few. So last but not least, number 10. So number 10, I definitely want to prove it to myself and to everyone that has hated, to everyone that has told me this is impossible. That's a dream. Your dream cannot be your source of income. You know, I want to prove all those negative minds wrong. All those people that said no, school's the only way out. Oh, that's just a dream. That can't happen. To my friends, former friends, family, even family. They just look at me crazy when I say stuff like that. Like, this guy is, I feel bad for him, you know? And I'm gonna prove all of them wrong. Friends, ex-friends, family, whoever the fuck it is. All the haters, everyone. And prove it to myself. Because, you know, I've had a lot of doubts in my mind that go through my head, but, you know, and I constantly fill my head with motivational things, you know, listen to podcasts. Gary Vee is a huge one that I listen to, Tony Robbins, all of these people, you know, telling me that they came from nothing and they made it, you know. So if they made it, why can't I make it, you know? So just drowning out all those negative thoughts that pop in my head from negative people, you know, cutting off all of them to prove them wrong. So when I make it, be like, what now? You know? And not just to rub it in their face, but to show them, hey, listen, you can do this too. You know, to show everyone, to show all of the young entrepreneurs that are kind of scared because they have parents telling them, hey, you can't do that. You got to be a doctor. You got to be a fucking doctor, but you love art. Like, you know, chase your dream, you know? So I definitely want to make it in the entrepreneur field, and I'm going to make it so that I can show everyone else that they were wrong, and that I can also show young entrepreneurs that are kind of scared to take that journey, to take that leap from here to there to chase their dream, you know, because their parents or whoever it is tell them that, hey, you can't make it, you know. I want to be the one to be like, hey, you can make it, you can do it, I made it, so why can't you, you know? So, you know, definitely you guys can make it. You know, I'm in the process. That's why this channel is here for, my journey story, so you guys can see from point A to point B to point C, and keep going, watch me rise, and take you guys with me. All right, guys? So those are the 10 reasons why I'm an entrepreneur and why I want to make entrepreneurship my career. And yeah, guys, so, you know, comment down below. Let me know why you're an entrepreneur, or, you know, things that have you hesitant on why not to be an entrepreneur, just those negative voices. If you guys want podcasts to listen to, you guys want books to read, whatever the case may be, I'll definitely spread my knowledge with you guys. You know, I definitely enjoy helping other people, because that's what this is all about. You know, I go from point A to B. I want to take at least a few that listen to me from point A to B with me, you know. So definitely like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to listen to, and what else you guys want me to talk about. You know, like I said, comment down below little fears that you have, how I can help you. Like I said, books, podcasts, all sorts of things, motivational quotes on Instagram, anything you guys want, comment down below. I'll be more than glad to help you guys. All right, guys, so this is my journey story, and see you for the next one.